This is the Brand X Ascend dropper post, and I bought it for $97, so it'll be a test to see if cheaper dropper posts really are worth it. So here we have a package with a couple different things in it. Let's open it up. And inside here we have a cable housing, and we have a package which contains a remote. So with some frustration, I got it open, and it comes with a clamp to clamp the remote to the handlebars, a remote with a nice tactile feel, and in the picture on the website it showed something different, but this is the one that came with mine. And these two attach at the bottom right there. This is a cable end cap in a nice black color, and this piece will actually attach the cable and then go inside of your remote. These instructions were pretty detailed, but some of the stuff I found unnecessary, like the to-buy instructions, which made it a little bit more confusing. And here of course is the dropper itself, which is pretty nice construction. It seemed pretty well built and not too heavy, but also not the lightest. So there's a little switch almost on the bottom, and you're going to press that really hard to actuate the dropper post, and then take out your old seat post. I already put my new seat in, so if you haven't already put your seat in, do that right now. And use some grease put inside the seat tube. Put the dropper in. Get the grease all over the dropper, and find the best seat height. So fine tune it before you put the cable in and cut it. After you found the ideal seat height, use a Sharpie or some other marking tool to mark the seat post. Now you're going to want to take it out. So to start off, you're going to want to put the cable inside of the housing. And then you're going to want to put the cable in to your frame from the side with the metal piece on the end of it, and thread it through the frame until it stops. And then after that, figure out where you need to take it out of. For me, I had to take it out of this out of the down tube, and then thread it back up into the seat tube. And now you're going to take the cable out of it and then put it in the opposite way. So on the cockpit side, you're going to want the part without the end metal piece on the end. So now you're going to insert that metal piece inside the dropper and then turn and bring it down. Now you're going to push the housing up and into the dropper. And as you push the dropper down, you're going to want to pull from the bottom and then push it back up into the frame, and it'll come out from the other side. Now find that seat height. First you're going to install the clamp using an Allen key at the top, but install it loosely. After that, install the lever on the bottom using the same size Allen key. And after you install that, then get the position just right, and then tighten down the clamp on the top. So this piece will go into the lever, and then when you thread the cable through, you want to pull on the cable to make sure you have good tension, then insert it into that hole inside of that piece. After that, pull it taut and then clamp down on the cable using the Allen on top. Now take off the lever and figure out how much slack you need in the cable. Turn the handlebars a couple times to make sure that turning won't be restricted. After you figured this out, use a Sharpie or another marking implement to mark the place on the cable. Then cut it, but make sure you take out the inner gear cable first. Overall, this dropper post has smooth actuation for a budget price, but the return speed is a little bit slower than other dropper posts I've used. Stay tuned for the next review video.